Hmm. Do, do, do. Hmm. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, what is there to say about this dang team, right? Oh, what is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians series recap, series preview live stream. And didn't watch much of this series, to be honest with you. That didn't mean I wouldn't keep an eye on it. Watched a little bit of each game pretty much. And I'll be honest with you guys right now. What I saw these last three games was actually pretty impressive. Because keep in mind, this is their first home game. This is their first home series in about a week or so. And they were coming off a series against San Francisco. They just came back from out west where they stunk, and they got walked off a couple times, especially against San Francisco. And I wasn't really sure how they were going to look coming back home, but it's pretty clear coming back home, sitting in your own house, going to your own bed, playing in front of your fans in your stadium. It turns out that was a pretty big factor in this series because the Guardians went out there and they played like they actually had something to play for, which would have been nice to get this a while back. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice to get this a while back, but nope. No, guys, we got it now. Because why not? Right? So, anyways, game one of the series had Lucas Giolito, who has been kind of ass since he was acquired from the waiver wire. He's been kind of ass since he came here. And wouldn't you know, dude went out there and had a classic ace Giolito like outing. I mean, damn. I'll take that. What do you mean, ace Giolito? Well, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts, no runs allowed. He was back to his old master class throwing self. They could not catch him at all. They couldn't touch him. Only 2 hits given up the entire game for him. In fact, we were doing really well until bum ass Eli Morgan decided to give up a couple runs. Luckily, the offense had already erupted and they dropped 12 runs on the Rangers. John Gray, we got to him pretty good. 3 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks, and a homer. But he wasn't the one we did the most damage to. Andrew Heaney came in and we proceeded to absolutely tee off on that guy as Garrett Wilson just ran in a receiving touchdown. And, Garrett Wilson is that guy. The Jets are going to go as far as Garrett Wilson takes them. It doesn't even matter that Zach Wilson's the quarterback. They got weapons for him. Brees Hall, Dalvin Cook. Yeah, they got gnarly weapons. Oh, yeah. But anyways, yeah, they got after Heaney. 2 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks, and a homer in this game. And then they got to Ian Kennedy too with 3 more runs on him and 2 hits and 1 in the third innings. So They pelted those three pitchers. They scored 7 runs in the fourth, fifth, and sixth innings combined, and then they scored another 3 in the seventh. Like, they pelted the crap out of Ranger pitching in this freaking game. And it all started with a 2-run blast from Andres Gimenez, who now has 13 on the year. Josh Naylor would contribute in the bottom of the fourth with that RBI single to make it 3-0. Ramon Laureano, Razor Ramon. Yeah, Razor Ramon. Or, no, that was a 2-run. No, it was a solo shot. It was still nice, though. Solo shot to left field. Made it 4-0. Bottom six, Jose Ramirez RBI double 5-0. Then Josh Naylor would double, made it 6-0. Andres Gimenez would single 7-0. Will Brennan RBI double, 2-run double, I should say, 9-0. And then bottom six, I was all in the same inning too. That was all bottom six. That was the 5-run inning there. And then bottom seven, Josh Naylor would hit a single, adding another run, 10-0. And then Cole Calhoun would put the bow on top of Guardians, scoring with a 2-run shot, scoring David Fry. And from that point on, it was all Guardians. Now, because Eli Morgan is a bum, as I've mentioned many times, Meatball Morgan, he gave up a couple runs. Sam Huff homered, and then Austin Hedges would bring in 2 more runs in the top of the ninth. In fact, things got so bad, they actually brought in Austin Hedges to pitch. I'm not even kidding. Austin Hedges legit came in and pitched. Wow. It's crazy. But yeah, the win goes to Giolito, his 8th on the year. He's 8-13, 4.69 ERA. And John Gray would take a pretty bad loss, 8-8, 4.05 ERA. So, of course, you follow up this scoring outburst with one of the lowest scoring games of this, with the lowest scoring game of the series, as it would be 1-0 Rangers for a majority of this game. Yeah. It was 1-0 Rangers for a good amount of this game. Like, I was actually beginning to believe we were going to lose 1-0. The offense just could not do a damn thing, and they were doing Tanner Bybee so wrong in this one. Man, they were deGromming him so freaking hard. It agitated me when I saw that. Tanner Bybee went 5 1/3, 5 hits, only 1 run allowed, 4 Ks, and I think he actually came out due to injury. And Dane Dunning was cooking. 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Well, he was cooking in the fact that he wasn't giving up runs. And so he was doing really well. And for the longest time, the only run scored was a Marcus Semien RBI double in the top of the 5th. It was another one of those pitchers duels that we all love. Yeah. But luckily, it wouldn't be until the bottom of the 8th where the Guardians offense would wake up, as Tyler Freeman RBI single tied the game, and then Steven Kwan RBI single gave us the lead, and we would hold on to it for good, as Clase would come in there and do his thing, shut him down, and that was it. That's all. That's all we needed. You know what I'm saying? Not every game has to be a freaking score fest. But yeah, top of the 9th essentially went single and then a double play and then a strikeout. So, good job by the Guardians to get that done. The Guardians left 12 players on base. So if we would have lost, that would have been the reason why. But luckily, we still won. So it didn't really hurt us that bad. 11 hits, though. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But yeah, like I said, Dane Dunning, 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Bybee was good too, even though he got hurt. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 run, 4 Ks. No walks, surprisingly. In fact, none of our pitchers walked a single batter. That's a rarity these days. Usually we can't go a game without walking at least one. We didn't walk a single batter in this game. And our pitching combined for 7 Ks. 4 from Bybee, and then 1 apiece from Hentges, Reynaldo Lopez, and even Clase got one too. Reynaldo Lopez would actually get the win here. His third of the year. He's got a 3.50 ERA. His first win as a Guardian too, I'm pretty sure. And then Will Smith took the loss. He's 2-6 with a 4 flat ERA, a 4.0. And then Clase would nail down his 41st save of the year. He's got a 3.01 ERA. All right, so yeah, Guardians at 78 or 71 and 78, and we go into today's game. Gavin Williams on the mound, going up against some random guy that they probably just brought up. So, I believe the O's clinched yesterday, or was that today? I'm not sure. But yeah, again, in this game, like I said, Gavin was on the mound for the Guards against Bradford. They got to Gavin a little bit. 6 innings, 4 hits, only 1 run allowed, 2 walks, 7 Ks though. And he's he was making guys miss with those pitches he always throws. I think he has like a nasty ass changeup or something that he always likes to throw. He had people missing like crazy on that. He was looking good, man. I mean, I'm not gonna yell at him for whatever. It happens. As long as the offense wakes up, I'll be fine. But yeah, you look at what happened in this game, man. Gavin did good, and again, it looked like the offense was going to be dead again. But the 4th inning came up, down 1-0, courtesy. Come on, work with me. Come on. You streaming the Browns game? Of course I am. You know it. How did we sweep the Rangers? You're asking the wrong person. Take that L. You're taking that L. Giants are cooked, 17-0, right? I remember Luke saying that they have a better defense than us. No, they don't. No. No. Give me Jim Schwartz over Wink Martindale. Jim Schwartz clears Wink Martindale. Big time. Because Jim actually won a Super Bowl. Wink has. Wasn't with them in 2012, was he? You have to look. I don't know. Really care, to be honest. But in this game, they got on the board first with a Josh Smith RBI double. Top second. And it would be 1-0 for a little while. And then in the bottom of the 4th, what we witnessed from the Guardians was the best offensive inning of the year by far, as they would have 7 straight hits. And I'm pretty sure they've batted around at least once in this one too. Yeah, 7 straight hits. Here's how the entire inning went for any of you psychopaths that want to know. So let's go to the bottom 4. Okay. Jose Ramirez comes up. By the way, today was his birthday, huh? I know we had to do a little something, something. He hits a birthday blast to left field. And just like that, we're on the board tied at 1. Then Naylor singled. Laureano doubled. Okay. Jimenez would single, scoring a run. And from that point on, the onslaught continued. Jimenez would single in a run. Then Freeman would single in a run. Then Brennan would single to load the bases. They bring in Jonathan Hernandez. Didn't matter. Gabriel Arias would single in a couple runs, 5-1. And then bum-ass Cam Gallagher got struck out. At least he didn't hit a double play. But he's struck out because he's a bum. He's trash. He's ass. And then Kwan would continue the onslaught. RBI, 6-1. Then Ramirez would ground out but scored a run, 7-1. They would actually intentionally walk Josh Naylor for some reason. Laureano comes up. He gets hit by a pitch. Stupid. And then Andres Jimenez would come up. And he would hit an RBI double. Made it 9-1. And then Tyler Freeman would line out. So if you're keeping track, they went from the inning, remember, started with Jose. It went Jose, Naylor, Ramon, Jimenez, Freeman, Brennan, Arias, Gallagher. You flip to the top. Juan, Ramirez, Naylor, Laureano, Jimenez, Freeman. They batted all the way around. They damn near batted around twice. Bro, like they damn near batted around twice. We're teeing off on Hernandez. My God. Bro, they damn near did it. They damn near batted around twice. Because for those who didn't see the lineup for the guards in this game, the inning ended at Freeman. They needed to get through Brennan, Arias, and Gallagher, which we all know it wouldn't have gotten past Gallagher. So, if anything, they would have gotten through Brennan and Arias, and then Gallagher would have done something dumb, and that the inning would have been over with him because he stinks. But hey, they batted around twice, which is very impressive. But yeah, after that inning, the game was over. That's all we needed. We scored all our runs in that inning alone. And the Rangers just could not recover. They did get 2 runs at the very end. Like we say, it doesn't matter. This game was over after that 9-run inning as Ezekiel Duran would score 2 on a double. And it was off of Sandlin, who came in there in the 9th. So, overall, offense woke up again. Love it. See what happens when you score runs for your pitchers? But yeah, Gavin, like I said, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Got actual run support for once. And then Bradford, 3 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 2 Ks, and a homer. Hernandez, we pretty much did all our damage against Bradford and Hernandez. So, Guardians are now just 7 games under 500. And now they get to face a team that they've seemingly sunned over the years, the Kansas City Royals. And if you're curious, is this at home or away? It is indeed in Kansas City. So we get to deal with their big-ass outfield one more time this year. Yay! And it will be Cal Quantrill, 3-6, 5.40 ERA, 48 Ks. He's had some very good outings this year since he came off the IL. In fact, how good has he been against the Royals? I'm pretty sure he has been actually very solid. Gotta look underneath my freaking microphone. Big ass mic. Right, when I go on say, yeah. Cal Quantrill versus, come on. There we go. Let's see how he's done against the Royals. I usually don't look at our pitchers against teams. My God. He's 6-0 with a 2.93 ERA, 27 Ks, and 9 appearances against Kansas City. Damn. In fact, he's won 6 straight decisions, most of which have been at home. This will only be his second, technically his 4th, but he's looking for his 2nd straight win on the road against Kansas City. He actually started off with 3 straight no decisions, but I think that was when he was a reliever because he only went 2, 1, and 2 innings. Yeah, he was a reliever back then. But as the starter, he's won 6 straight. So that's great news. And his best outing on those pitches, sorry guys, in his last 4, he's given up 3 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs, And then in his last outing last year against these guys in October, he gave up 1 run, 4 hits. So I think he'll be just fine. We'll see how he does, though. Now, on the flip side, Brady Singer, I know, has had a pretty good amount of success against us. Brady Singer versus Guardians. He's 2-2, 4.88 ERA, 46 Ks in 11 appearances. Coming off a loss last time we played on July 8th, where he gave up 13 hits, 6 runs, and a walk. Excuse me. 6 runs were allowed in that game. Ooh, yeah. We beat him 10-6 that game. And in that game, it was Brady Singer versus Gavin. That was when Gavin had 7 Ks and allowed 3 runs and 8 hits. Yeah, that was back July 8th. So right around the All-Star break, as the Cowboys just took the lead, scored again. Tony Pollard. All right, so you're looking at Brady Singer's last couple outings. He's 0-2, coming off a 5 2/3, 9 hit, 6 run, 2 walk, 2K performance against Chicago, where he lost. And he actually faced Chicago again on the 5th of September. 5 innings, 9 hits, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks, no decision. And then against Seattle before that, took a loss in 4 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, and 6 Ks. So his last 3 outings, he's allowed 27 hits. Damn. Now you look at Cal, he's 1-0 in his last 3, coming off a 6 inning, 5 hit, 1 run, 3 walk, 2K performance against the Giants. And before that, of course, he was great against Tampa and LA, coming off the injured list. And yeah, he looks completely different now. Like, I mean, he's still the same guy, but he's actually not being absolutely trash, which is good for us, because if he's ass, then we're in trouble. Now, Quantrill against the Royals, Isbell has an RBI, Salvador has a home run with 4 RBIs, and Bobby Witt Jr. has 2 RBIs. So not a lot of damage against us. Now, against Brady Singer, we already know Jose Ramirez, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. I'm pretty sure these are lifetime stats. 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Josh Naylor, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. And then, yeah, Boas, 2 RBIs, of course. Brennan, Freeman, Kwan all have an RBI apiece. And then, of course, Straw has 2 RBIs. So, good to see that kind of stuff, you know. Yep, good to see that we have guys that have had success against Brady Singer. Now, that's at 2 p.m. tomorrow, and I'm not. Again, I've made it clear I'm not streaming the Guardians probably for the rest of the year. You know, I want to see how they do. The next time I'll stream, I might stream a Guardians game like the very end, but probably not, because we're essentially cooked, and I'm on the football now, as you guys already know. So let's go to the next matchup. So again, this is only a 2-game series. Very weird 2-gamer. So that's crazy. Baltimore and Tampa both clinched. Was it today or yesterday? So they face each other. That's freaking crazy. So they're both going to be celebrating. Like, imagine that. You know, you two are facing off, and you're both going to the playoffs. That would be fun though, watching Baltimore in the playoffs again. It sucks we're not going to be there, but if I root for a team, I might honestly root for Baltimore. Okay, out of the AF, yeah, I root for Baltimore if I had to root for a team. And John Means is back. I didn't even know that. Wow. I think he already had an outing. Yeah, he went 0-1. Damn. Never forget. I had him on my fantasy team last year, and then he didn't even get through a start, I'm pretty sure, because he had Tommy John. Kind of funny. Tommy John. John Means. Tommy John Means. But yeah, tomorrow, Brady Singer, Cal Quantrill, and then for game 2 of the series, let's look it up. It will be Logan Allen versus TBD. We all love TBD. TBD is an elite player, man. I tell you, he is an elite player. He's a Hall of Famer. He's up there with cash considerations and player to be named later. Those are the 3 best players ever. I mean, God, TBD is so damn good. He can play multiple places at once and multiple days in a row. My dude has like rubber arm times 5. My God, and then they cloned him too. My TV just froze. Hey, dude, CBS, you just came back today. Why are we freezing, bro? Of course, they're having technical difficulties on their first day back on my damn TV. Wow. Of course. Oh well. So, ESPN, let's see if they know who we're facing tomorrow. It's only a 2-game series, so I'm pretty sure it's a 2-gamer. Very weird 2-gamer, might I add. Solar Cologne. Yeah, I'm retiring. Bro, you're 50. I mean, God, it's about time. You trying to be like, what's his face in hockey, bro? Yager. You trying to be like Jaromir Yager, trying to play until like you're 60, bro? You're 50 years old. You should have been retired a long time ago, my dude. All right. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, I will be indeed streaming the game tomorrow night, of course. And I'm gonna try to stream almost every game that I possibly can. So tomorrow, oh, it is a 3-gamer. Okay, it'll be Logan Allen against somebody, and then Giolito versus Grinky. 2-gamer. Huh. So let's do another deep dive here. So we would have to go to what the oh, they didn't play in the 14th. Let's see here. Who would have played the last time they played? Hmm. God, they're 48 and 102. Oh. All right. So let's see here. We're talking 19th. So probably right around here, right? Marsh versus Clevenger. Because I'm trying to see who pitched. So this was Cruz. They went Cruz, Marsh, MacArthur, and Davidson. What I want to know is who pitched between Singer and Greinke. So what about this one? Clark, Garcia. Hmm. Singer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. September. Oh, they had a double header on the 12th. Okay, so Singer pitched on the 12th. Okay, maybe that's why. All right, yeah, Singer pitched on the 12th, and then Clark. So that might be Clark. Let's see here. Singer pitched on the in the first game of the doubleheader. Oh, it might be Lyles. Oh boy. So let's see here. Jordan Lyles. Oh God, this is gonna be a massacre. I feel like because I think we mashed him the last time we played him. I'm almost certain we did. Okay. Let's see here. Lyles is 2-1. Oh yeah, we got. Oh no, we didn't mash him at all. Wow, why did I think we mashed him? That's so weird. 1 run. Okay, yeah, 1 home run. All right, it was a no decision. Okay, that was in July. Why did I think we mashed that guy? But anyways, Logan Allen will be on the mound against the Royals, and he's been solid for the most part. In fact, I could just do this. Logan Allen. There we go. There we go. How about that, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Lyles, he's 2-1, 4.03 ERA, 18 Ks, and 4 appearances against us in his career. Might not be him though. It could be someone else easily. I'm just assuming, considering it's been about 5 or 6 days since he pitched. Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. Let's pull up Jay Lyles here and let's see. There it is. It might be him. It might be someone else. I have no idea. So Lyles pitched on the 17th, the 12th, and the 6th. So he pitched today. We pitched today then. Ah, so he will not pitch. Okay, so it's not going to be him. Who the hell is it going to be then? Ah, that makes sense. We're talking the 19th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it will be maybe it will be Cruz then. But if that's the case, it's going to be a bullpen game. I'm not even going to look up his stuff because he's a bullpen guy. So, yeah, I'm not even going to bother looking up his stuff. But we'll see what happens there. Knowing us, we're going to get carved up by some random guy out of the bullpen. That's our luck. But against Logan Allen, Garcia has a homer and an RBI. Perez has a homer and 2 RBIs, and Olivares has 2 RBIs of his own. But yeah, Logan Allen, he's 1-0 in his last 3. Got a win against the Angels. 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Coming off a game against San Fran where he actually did phenomenal. Yeah, he did fantastic. 5 hits in 5 innings, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 5 Ks. And he lost because bullpen. Tampa, yeah, 7 hits, 4 runs, 5 Ks in 5 innings. Not great. Not great at all, but could have been much, much worse. And then we get into the final game, and like I said, it'll be Greinke versus Giolito. Oh boy, we already talked about We've talked about Giolito before in here, but Greinke, a guy that previously we couldn't really beat up on for the most part. I believe last time we played him, we actually beat him up really good. But yeah, in his last couple outings, he's only gone 3 2/3 twice, and then 2 innings in his last outing against Houston. Against Boston and Toronto, took 2 losses, went 3 2/3 innings both times, gave up 5 hits to Boston, 6 to Toronto, 3 runs to Boston, 4 to Toronto, 1 walk apiece, and then he had 4 Ks against Toronto, no strikeouts against Boston, and 1 strikeout against Houston. In fact, if we really want to get like that, let's see how long he's been doing this whole barely going any innings part. So, yeah, he hasn't been going long at all. Pitches, he's throwing about 48, 72, 67, 76, 53. He's all over the place in pitch count. My goodness. Yeah, this guy is not going deep into games at all anymore. He threw 72 pitches in 3 2/3 innings. Damn. He threw 48 pitches in 2 innings against Houston. Sheesh. Now, Giolito, like I said, coming off his best outing as a Guardian, 2 hits, 1 walk, 12 Ks, no runs allowed, 7 innings. Amazing stuff. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Yeah, so we look at Giolito against the Guardians. I'm pretty sure this has been a team he has had success against. But then I have no idea. Of course, just like the Twins, they know him very well. He's 5-4 with a 2.38 ERA and 83 Ks and 13 appearances. Oh, I said Guardians. Whoopsies. I meant Royals. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Okay, Royals. He's 11-5 with a 3.54 ERA and 132 Ks in 22 appearances against Kansas City. In fact, this year he is 2-0 against them. He hasn't faced them since May though. But yeah, they were able to get to him a little bit. So this should be an interesting matchup. And hopefully the Guardians can go out there and give him some good old run support, which would be nice. Oh boy, man. Giolito against Greinke. Boy. By the way, Giolito is maybe like really, really close. He's 11 Ks from 200 this year. So matchup wise, Perez obviously has had Gio's number. 5 homers, 11 RBIs lifetime. My God. Olivares, 1 homer, 1 RBI. Prado has 2 and 2, 2 homers, 2 RBIs, and 4 at bats. And Witt Jr. has 1 homer and an RBI. Now against Greinke, Calhoun, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Bo Naylor, of course, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Ramirez has 2 RBIs. Laureano has a homer and 2 RBIs. And Kwan even has an RBI, as does Brennan. But yeah, Gio is 8-13, 4.69 ERA, 189 Ks. Greinke 1-15. He's 1 loss away from pulling a Browns. 1-16. Ouch. He's 1-15, 5.39 ERA, 85 strikeouts. And this might be the end of his career. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know if I went through Logan's little stat line because obviously he'll be facing most likely a bullpen guy, I assume. I don't know though because it doesn't even say anything on ESPN, which means it could be a bullpen guy most likely. But they also have Reagans, who they've brought up, so we do manage to avoid him and Lyles too. So yeah, we are okay. Yeah, we're not facing Reagans. Okay, yeah. Now, yeah, Logan Allen is 7-7, 3.60 ERA, 118 Ks. And remember, there was that what few week span where he was sent down because Cal Quantrill came back, and then Cal got hurt, and they sent him back down to the IL, and of course they brought back Logan Allen. So, yeah, good stuff. So, hopefully we can at least take 2 of 3. I mean, a sweep is not out of the question for sure. But this is Kansas City we're talking about, and we always lose the game in the most ridiculous fashion possible against these guys. It happens every year. And I wouldn't be surprised if the offense went MIA after absolutely unloading on the Rangers. I'm going to give a quick shout out to somebody real quick. My guy Sean, who he does the Sports Fury stuff. He's a Rangers fan. Was it Jacob that freaking talked to Jacob Frederick, who was in the chat during that Sunday night or Monday night game, or was it Thursday night? It was a night. It was one of those streams. And by the way, for those wondering, yes, Sean, I believe, is officially back on the streams, so that's dope. But yeah, I think Jacob or someone asked him about it, and Sean had just talked about how their offense was pink. Well, Sean, I know you're not watching this. Hope all is well with you and everybody over there. But um yeah, you say your offense is back, and then you proceed to put up 5 runs against the measly Guardians pitching, and you give up what was it? 9, 10, 22 runs to the Guardians. 22 runs in 3 games against us. Now, funny thing is, you look back to last what 2 months ago, 2 months ago, when we went to Texas. They did the same thing to us. Think about it. We're playing Kansas City. But yeah, let's go back to September. Let's go back to July. Back when we faced the Rangers the first time. They pretty much did the same thing to us. 12-4 first game, 2-0 loss second game, 5-6 loss the third game. We Uno reversed those guys, except we did it worse to them. They scored 5 runs the entire series. Like, that's tough. That's tough. Man. Now you're probably curious. How do we wrap up this lovely season? We have 4 series left, guys. 4 series left this year. Thank God it's almost over. Including one more homestand. 4 against Baltimore coming up after this Kansas City series, and then 2 against the Reds, and that's it for the home season. After that series, it's over. Our home schedule is done. And you know what's crazy? The next time we see the Guardians at home after that Reds series, this team could look a little different. We'll see how different, because I don't know what our approach is going to be this offseason. We'll see what happens with Tito. The vibe is that he's going to retire. And honestly, I'm kind of scared. Why are you scared? Because I don't know what they're going to do with manager. If he retires, what are they going to do? Because we're talking about the Guardians here. Now, to be fair, I will give him a lot of credit. When Manny Acta was let go, they did not stay internal. They went outside and they made the grand slam hire of Terry Francona. Now, I'm sure we're going to start hearing some names come out once the news is official. I mean, it's pretty much already official at this point. I mean, Tito practically came out and said it. But let's take a look here. Okay, let's do this. Guardians history. But yeah, it's pretty much official at this point. Tito is probably retiring. But yeah, what's up, Daniel? Tito is probably retiring. It's a bummer. It really is. But it has to happen. Yeah. It has to happen at this point. I mean, I'm not saying he's a detriment, but you could just tell like he's not even like really in it like that anymore. His managerial decisions have started to kind of look like, yo, is this too good? Is he even trying? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, with him retiring, that would indeed bring an end to arguably the most successful run the Guardians have ever been on in terms of managerial eras. Because think about this. Okay, so since the one of the greatest teams a lot of us Indians or Guardians fans have ever seen, the 90s Guard Indians teams, the teams that made it to the World Series a couple times. They could have been there a few more as well. Because remember, they lost in 6 in the ALCS in 98. They lost in 5. No, they lost in 5 in the ALDS in 99. They had a nice ass run with Hargrove. And Charlie Manuel came in for a couple years. I heard he actually had a stroke. Hope all is well with Charlie. He came in. It's really weren't that good with Charlie. And then Skinner took over for a good while there as well. That was in 2002. And then they let him go. They brought in Eric Wedge for a couple years. He wasn't too bad. Clearly, the '05. Wait, the '05 team went 93-69 and didn't make the playoffs. Oh, what? Oh, shot, bro. 93 wins and you don't even make the playoffs? That's repulsive. That's repulsive. Then they went to 78, then they won 96 games the year after, lost in the ALCS in 7. I still believe if they make the World Series that year, they probably win it. Yeah, they probably win it. because they would be facing the Rockies, and I think we would have absolutely hooked the Rockies that year. I mean, let's just take a look at that team. All right, so that team, Eric Wedge, the manager, John Mirabelli was the scouting director. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, they did play a game at Miller Park because of snow. Okay, yeah. I think I remember hearing about that. The rotation for that team, CC Sabathia, Roberto Hernandez, Foster Carmona, Paul Bird, old ass Paul Bird, Jake Westbrook, Cliff Lee, and Jeremy Sowers. That was a nice rotation. I mean, heck, the record, CC went 19-7, Roberto or Fausto went 19-8, Paul Bird 15-8. The others didn't really do that well, but they were still pretty good, I guess. But yeah, that team was nice. Just sucks that they couldn't finish off Boston. But yeah, this would definitely be the most successful runs that we've ever been on, and hopefully they could take this momentum that they would gain and go into another long ass run that they hopefully can win a World Series during. We'll see. So yeah, I don't know who the heck they would look to hire, but of course, if I hear any names or whatever, I will definitely make a video for it. You know how I do. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. I'm sure you guys have heard by now that the Blue Jackets have parted ways with Mike Babcock, who they hired like what 70 some days ago, and yeah, didn't even last until the season because of off the field stuff, off the ice stuff. So okay, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Let's take care of business. Damn right, future. Future. But yeah, let's take care of business tomorrow and beat the damn Steelers, all right? Let's secure first place in this division again. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. And let's go Guards. Good sweep. Good stuff. Now let's get on to the Browns tomorrow. I'm ready. Let's go Browns. Go Guards. I'm out. Bye-bye.